so noisy right here, but let's try it, and if not, we're gonna go inside. Yeah, okay, no, it's too noisy, sorry. Okay. Today is gonna be kind of a strange video. It is now 15 minutes before 5 and I want to upload this video at 8. So let's do this. Yeah, one take. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen I've had a really tough weekend. It was supposed to be super exciting. Roy, my boyfriend, had a birthday. He just turned 40. Happy birthday. And me and his friends planned like a whole surprise party. So the plan was to meet his parents on Friday at noon, like at 1 o'clock. And his parents didn't know about the surprise, obviously, so we were there for like lunch and like a festive lunch, celebrating his birthday. So the plan was to come back here. Roy and all of his friends are musicians, so we knew we would be like DJing and like playing some instruments maybe and stuff, so we had to like organize everything. Another thing I forgot, earlier this week, like last week, I was told by my doctor I had to do some kind of test, and for this test I had to like 3 days only eat terrible food, like no veggies, no fruits, no greens, no nothing, only like white flour and pasta and rice, like things I usually really don't eat and don't like. So I had two concerns on my mind. I had the test, which was this Sunday, like after the weekend, and I had to plan the birthday party, like the surprise party. And on our way back from Roy's parents, which is like near Jerusalem, I live in Tel Aviv, we actually had a car crash. We're fine, thank God, we're okay, nothing happened, like nothing physical happened to us, but my car was like, it was badly, how do you say, not hurt, like badly damaged, I guess you'd say. And so my mind wasn't in the car crash at all. It was all like in the party, and I have to delay friends because I told everybody to come at 7:30 and it was like 6 o'clock or something, and I'm like, oh my God, like we're not gonna make it on time. And usually I would really have like a panic attack and cry or anything, but we both tried to really remain calm and, you know, supportive of each other, and I think we made it through really good, like in terms of how we dealt with it. And yeah. And then we waited for the tow truck to come, and Roy went with the tow truck to the shop where you fix the car, and I went home to organize everything, obviously. And I remind you, it was a surprise party, like, so Roy wasn't aware of anything. So this was how it went basically. His friends came over, I took a shower real quick, I walked the dogs real quick, and we worked like a factory. Like everybody had a specific job, and I'm like, you take this here, and you wash the dishes, and you fix everything here. Like it was a bit chaotic, but everything worked and it turned out amazing. And I'm gonna insert the footage here of the surprise, so be surprised as well. So yeah, so we're still on Friday. The party was over, everybody went home, ta 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 ta. The day after was a Saturday, and I had to, rearrange the whole house, like to clean everything up, and I was really hammered and hungover, and it was a tough day, let's say. And my checkup was on Sunday, so I cleaned the entire house, and then at 2 p.m. I had to start fasting because I needed a 24-hour fast. I ate I don't even remember what I ate, but not as much as I should have. And I got hungry really, really fast. And I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm gonna have to fast for 24 hours, and I barely ate. Sunday morning came, I went to the checkup. It was kind of okay. There's a small issue I need to take care of, but nothing serious. Thank God, everything's okay. Beforehand, he went to the shop to take care of all the car business and to do whatever he needed to do, because I obviously couldn't do it. I was fasting, I was thirsty, I couldn't do anything. And also it's 900 degrees outside, so no way I would survive it. So he finished with the car issues. He came with me to the checkup. After the checkup, I'm like, okay, I'm super hungry. I haven't eaten in so long. And I wanted two things. I wanted donuts and I wanted pizza after the donuts. I know, it's ambitious, I know. And I don't know, somehow I was so lucky that right next to the clinic there was a huge vegan donut place. And I'm like, oh my God, give me everything. They sell it in a box of 3, 6, 9, whatever. So I took 6. Bad move, I know, bad move, but I took 6 donuts. And at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna eat 1, 2. I ate 3, and I felt like I just lied on the couch and just ooh! I just remembered, no, before the donut we stopped by and had a sabich, which is a pita full of potatoes and chickpeas and how do you call it, eggplant, fried eggplant. It's delicious. So I ate this, and then I ate 3 donuts. And on the third one I was just lying on the couch holding my stomach and oh my God, this was a mistake. Because I don't know if you've ever fasted before, but you really need to take it slow afterwards. And I was just too hungry to think, and I'm like, yeah, I could do it. I know I could do it. And and then the night came, and I'm like, I think I want to have some more. And then I ate 2 more donuts. This was Sunday. On Monday morning, I got an email from a job I applied for. They invited me for another interview, which is the 3rd one, and I got really excited. My mind was all wrapped up in this. I kind of forgot about the accident because I was so focused on that interview. So today is a Tuesday. I woke up from a phone call from the car shop, and they told me that my insurance wouldn't fix the car because the damage is higher than 50% of the car's worth. So it's declared a total loss when it happens. And yeah, it was 8 a.m. They just woke me up with that horrible telephone, and I was speechless. I was speechless. I'm first of all, I'm thinking, what the hell I'm gonna do without a car, because public transport in Israel is really bad. You can't go anywhere without a car, basically. Not outside of the city anyway. And what the fuck am I going to do now, And I have this interview at 2 o'clock, and I honestly didn't know what to do. In that moment, the old Yael would cry and be really depressed and not move from the couch for like a few days. But you know what? I just couldn't allow myself to do it. And I think the interview I had at noon really saved the day because I had to remain super focused. And I couldn't let myself not be focused, you know? So I just decided to do the only thing that's in my control. And that one thing is to work out. I don't want to get emotional about it, but I think that's the reason. I think that's the reason why I'm so consistent in working out and move my body and everything, because I think it's the only thing right now in my life that is really balanced and consistent, and only I control the situation, you know. If I want to exercise, it's on me, you know. It's not about the insurance of the car, and it's not about the job interview that other people should be impressed by me, and it's not, nothing is, like, nobody is in charge of that except for myself. And a few weeks ago, my shrink told me that we can really learn a lot about our life through our body. And I can really relate to that, and I can really agree with that, because once you take your control to yourself, things can literally change. Like, it really changed the way I dealt with today, you know. And I think I really nailed that interview. Like, I hope so. Obviously, I don't want to be cocky, but I think it went really well. And I haven't cried about the car, and I haven't cried since the car crash at all, which is an amazing achievement for me, you know. And I just really think that today I kind of learned how to let it go and be really focused on one thing, which today was an interview, but you know, it could be any other thing. So before my battery is gonna die, I just, first of all, I want to thank you for coming again and watching my video. And of course, you can like it, you can subscribe, and also comment down below what did you struggle with this weekend. So see you in the next one. Bye!